extensions done with the key three guys who want to. What do you say to them? Because you obviously said that you're all in and that you're confident in this roster. What is your message to them?
Well, you can understand there is, I didn't just understand where we are with our cap at Senior Bowl. That's something we live with and know, like I would understand everything financially around here. And so I think our structure and our involvement at every level that we are in our process of getting personnel is ideal for making good decisions. I know what it's like to make a mistake because I'm going to be living with it 10 years from now. I'm not just in here for a 5-year session at GM and then gone. So I know what it's like to have to live with how you're doing. That bears on it. With that in mind, I compare this to college and scholarships. And if you had in college a system that allowed you to get better players, if you'd give that one 5 scholarships, let's say you were limited to 30. But you had the ability to get the better players by giving 5 scholarships to that player. Well, you'd know that when you gave them the 5, that was going to limit you. You weren't going to be able to have 30. You were only going to be able to have 26 on your team because you're giving away 5 just to get one guy. That's the system that has really made the NFL the game that it is today, because it has created such parity or such opportunity for parity. And it works. It absolutely works. There's a very reason why we're 24th out of 32 teams draft that we get to pick a player this time, because we were the 24th best in the NFL according to the rules. And so we get to pick, everybody gets picked before us up to 24. And so that's what we're doing. What that does is effectively create the competition in the game that we have right now. It's called a salary cap. It is not a lack of money under the premise. It's not that at all. It's a part of the rules, just like you can't be offsides, or you can't hit a guy when he's already on the ground, or you can't use your hands at the wrong time on the defensive secondary. Part of the rules of this game is to have a salary cap. And that salary cap means that if you pay Martin more money one year, you're going to have less to pay the next year. That's just part of it that goes. And that's what you see. I don't mean to be talking elementary at all, and I'm not. It's just that we know that rule is there and have known it ever since we've been in the salary cap business, that comes. And so it's no mistaking. Sometimes you look at your account and you're loaded with money in there that day.
Okay, that's Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, and Doofus Man, Mike McCarthy at their 12 o'clock press conference for the upcoming draft. Now, for those who still on without falling asleep or clicking off, you just heard what the Dallas Cowboys general manager said. The question was, what can he say to the fans? Did he answer any questions? No. He started rattling. He started babbling. That's what a snake oil salesman do. He get you off what the question was. He went from salary cap to college to somebody being offsides. See, that's why the Cowboys haven't done shit in the past 30 years. Because of this fucking idiot. Goddamn Jerry Wayne Jones. And his son ain't no damn different. Cap boy. That's why they haven't done nothing in free agency, because the stupid contract they gave to the so-called A-lister players. And Dak is not an A-lister. The only A-lister that you got on this team is two people, CeeDee Lamb and Michael Parsons. And they might be damaged good because of the Cowboy culture. Because of the goddamn star of being privileged. Hope not. But as far as this coming up draft, normally every year I'll be excited about the draft. I normally go up to either the Cowboy Stadium or go up to Frisco to watch the draft party with other Cowboy fans. This year, hell no. Because I don't have to keep explaining myself, but I'm going to do it one more time. Because, for one, the Cowboys is not going to do shit this year. 2024, they ain't going to be shit. They ain't about shit. And the only thing they're going to be doing is looking up at the Eagles, 49ers, the Lions, Green Bay. Those teams. Hell, Arizona Cardinals might whoop the Cowboys if the Cowboys play them this year. Ever since that Green Bay game, I've seen fans come saying that they're not going to support the Cowboys until that negative energy ran off. And people, the problem is still there. It's Jerry Jones. Yes, we can blame Mike McCarthy all we want to. Yes, we can blame Dak Prescott. We can blame the lack of offensive line. We can blame all that. Dan Quinn. But the past 30 years since the Cowboys won their last Super Bowl has been Jerry Jones. No, and I know people talking about Cowboys need to draft a quarterback. How the hell are you going to draft a quarterback and the Cowboys didn't have no success in drafting one? The only quarterback in the past 20 years they had any success with drafting was Dak. But that's because Dak was surrounded by, at that time, the best offensive line in the league, a young Zeke, and they put a tight collar around him so the game won't be overwhelming to him. Instead of building on that, they tried to make him something that he's not. Yes, to all the fans that Dak was a Pro Bowler, Dak led the team to 12-5 3 straight years. Yes, but what happened? Did they get to the divisional round, past the divisional round? No. They only won one game. And that was against a bad Tampa Bay game. I'm sorry, a bad Tampa Bay team. They lost to the 49ers twice, and they got embarrassed by Green Bay. That's 1-4. Yeah, 1-4 the past 3 years because of Dak. Or maybe 1-3. But the bottom line is, you don't pay that type of money to a quarterback like that. Because the problem is, the Cowboys front office, which start with Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, you got a problem of drafting players. Yes, you can get talent. First, second, third round. Yes, you can get, you should be able to hit. But don't draft no more Michigan defensive linemen. Yep. Cowboys ain't gonna do shit this year.